Hey guys, welcome to the roundup of the first day of the FIBA World Cup tournament 2023. There was 8 games that we're gonna go through, and we'll start off with Angola versus Italy. Italy won 81 to 67, and they really showed a tremendous performance after a slow start, whereby they managed to take control of the game in the third and fourth quarter and finish off with a strong ending to the match. You can see the highlights here. All the players really played tremendously well. They evenly scored as well, and their low post and 3-point game helped them in securing the win. The next game that we'll cover is Finland versus Australia. Despite the slow start that Australia had, which was a shock to all the basketball viewers worldwide, they managed to come back strongly and steal the game from the finish by winning 98 to 71. This was a very close game. Finland really gave the Australians a hard time, and they kept them to the last minute to actually turn around the game and to steal the win. The third match is Mexico versus Montenegro. Montenegro who won by 20 points, 91 to 71. The Mexicans participated in the Abu Dhabi International Basketball Week, where they faced Lebanon amongst other nations, and they didn't show that much, I would say, of a strong performance during that prep tournament. So many people expected Montenegro to come on top, and this is what really happened starting from the third quarter onwards. The next game was Latvia versus Lebanon. That was a blowout game. I mean, the Latvians won by 39 points, and they actually were the only team on the first day to cross the 100-point barrier. Lebanon started off for the first few seconds with a good show. Sergio Darwich over there went down for the dunk, but then the Latvians quickly managed to get in control. They made it rain really with the 3 points all around the game, and the Lebanese team couldn't really find a solution for them, neither on the low post or on the 3-point line. They dominated end to end. The Philippines were next, facing Dominican Republic. They lost to Dominica by just 6 points. And a jam-packed stadium, they broke the record in the FIBA World Cup history. 38,000 fans were piled up in the Philippines arena, and boy, it was a very close game. Jordan Clarkson versus Carl Anthony Towns was the name of the game. They both fought really hard, but at the end, the luck smiled to Dominica, and Carl Anthony Towns managed to snatch that very valuable win for the Dominican Republic against the Philippines on their home turf. Next up, Germany versus Japan. That wasn't a surprise. The Germans won 81 to 63. There was a lot of good players on the German squad, with Schroeder leading the way. Of course, the very well-known NBA player. The Japanese did fight in the beginning, in the first and second quarter, but it didn't take the Germans much time to really turn the game around and win this game with a swoosh. The Germans deserved the win, and I think the Germans might go very far in the tournament this year. Egypt, Lithuania. Lithuania blew away Egypt in this game, and I'm not really surprised. I mean, if you watch the last friendly game between Lithuania and Latvia, uh, Latvia actually had lost their first game in the last maybe 10 or 11 games that they played against Lithuania. Lithuania gave them a very hard time. They are jam-packed with NBA rosters. They're very physical. They have the size advantage. They have very sharp 3-point shooters as well. So they really have the package fully covered. I also expect the Lithuanians to go far in the tournament. Let's see how they'll perform in their next game. Biggest shocker was Canada versus France. The Canadians won 95 to 65. Just to remind you all, France won the bronze medal in the two last World Cups, 2019 and 2015. And everyone is expecting France to go really far in this tournament. Maybe, why not? They might even win the title. That's the expectations that everyone has. Since this is the first time the Canadians are actually coming in with a jam-packed NBA roster, we knew that they're not going to be an easy opponent for the French. But boy, what happened was the complete opposite. Despite a strong start for the French in the first and second quarter, keeping the game very close with the Canadians managed just to completely throw the French out of the game in the third quarter. Shy Alexander really outperformed with a triple double. He scored around 25 points, if I'm not mistaken. Was really the true leader of his team. And with that performance, I mean, I'm sure the Canadians sent a very, very strong message to all the other teams that are thinking of competing on the title in this tournament. I would be really, really looking forward to watch Canada versus USA later on in this tournament because I'm pretty sure it's going to be one heck of a battle. Moving on to day two. Tomorrow, there is a couple of interesting games lined up. Team USA are going to make their first appearance as well versus New Zealand. Serbia will also play China, and Spain will be playing Cote d'Ivoire with the Ivory Coast. These are the three top featured games. There are a couple of other games as well that will be playing in that day. And I'm really expecting South Sudan, Georgia, Greece, Brazil, Slovenia, Serbia, USA, and Spain to come as the winners out of these games that will be held tomorrow. So let's see. What do you think of the, outcome of the first day of the FIBA World Cup? Did you see any surprises, or are things going as predicted so far? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you again in the next video.